brief training to show you the exact steps you need to go through to file your Beneficial Ownership Information Report or your BOI report. It's very simple. It'll take you somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes if you have the appropriate information. So you're going to go to the FinCEN.gov website and click on File Your Report Now. Then you're going to click on Get Started. The fastest way is to go under the Web section and hit Prepare and Submit BOIR. You're going to select which type of filing you're doing. For most of us, it's the initial report. And the date will be pre-populated, and you will click Next. You can go ahead and check box number 3 if you wish to receive a FinCEN ID. This is going to be an ID number that is unique to you, and so each time you fill out this application in the future, you won't need to provide your name, date of birth, upload your government photo, and your address. It'll be attached all to this number, and I'll show you where that's relevant later. Number 5, you're going to put the name of your company. That's your legal name of your LLC or your corporation. If you have any alternative names or DBAs, you can go ahead and fill those in number 6. Number 7, you're going to put in whether you have an EIN or an SSN that you use for your company. Most people will have an EIN if they are a corporation or an LLC. And then your unique tax identification number. I'm going to go ahead and make one up here. I hope that's nobody's number. You'll go ahead and put that 9-digit number in there. And then on number 10, you will select the country of jurisdiction where you formed your business. You can add here the state as well if you'd like, but it doesn't require it. Only the red asterisks are required. And then here, number 11 through 15 is your company's legal address. I am going to just make one up here. Okay, and this is the section here where you will go ahead and put in your information or where your FinCEN ID would be relevant. First, I want to talk about box number 16 here, existing reporting company. So you check this if your company was already in existence as of January 1st, 2024. That is going to be a lot of people. So you will check that if your company existed prior to January 1st, 2024. You would put in your FinCEN ID here in number 18, and if you do not yet have one, you will need to fill out your personal information here. So it wants to know your last name, your first name, and then a date of birth. That is not my actual date of birth. And then you will mark here whether it's a business address or residential address. So you do have to use your residential address if you are one of the primary stakeholders in your business. The only person who gets to use the business address is the company applicant, which is the person who applied for, actually filled out the paperwork for your company to either create the LLC or create the corporation. So it will be a residential address. Again, I'm making this up. I am using Kent, Ohio. That is a real city and state. I did used to live there, but this is not a real address to my knowledge. Okay, so after you fill out that section, you do need to put in a government ID. So you can do a driver's license, a passport, and select that there. And then you would put in your number. And then you would go ahead and put in the country of jurisdiction for that, and then the state. And then you're going to go ahead and choose from the folder here and upload an actual photograph of either your passport or your driver's license. So then now we have beneficial owner number 1. And you can go ahead and add each additional one down here. So if you have an ID for the second person, you would put that there. If not, you would go ahead and fill out everything here for the next individual in your company. If there's nobody else, you can go ahead and click Next. This is the last page that you have to fill out. You're going to go ahead and type in your email address, confirm your email address, your first and last name, that you agree that you are authorized to file this report on behalf of the company, and that you certify the information is true, correct, and complete. You mark that you are a human, and then this button here will turn blue and you will hit submit your BOIR. So that's it. It's that simple. If you have any questions or need information, their website does have, I believe it's like a 50-something page pamphlet that does kind of explain each section in a little more detail. Obviously, if you have specific questions to your business, you can contact a lawyer, but this is pretty straightforward. It's not meant to be cumbersome. It's just meant to simply prevent certain financial crimes by being very transparent with who owns what companies. So I hope this helps make everyone's filing a little bit easier and a little less scary, and best of luck to you.